this video, I'm gonna give all of you some tips about meeting wrestlers at WrestleMania Axxess. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon Hodge here, and welcome back to a tips video. Sometimes I do tips videos just to give you guys some pointers because I've done things that some of you may have not done, and probably some of you have done things I haven't done, so you can give me tips about that. But let's give each other some tips. So today, basically, I know I've made a video in the past, like saying tips on meeting wrestlers and all this, how to meet them for free and all this other stuff. But this video is focused. Okay, this is focused on one direct, like, specific thing. WrestleMania is coming up, right? WrestleMania week is not that long away, right? And of course, they do WrestleMania Axxess. If you don't know what that is, it's basically WWE convention, I would say. Like, it's just like, I don't know if you guys have ever been to like any kind of convention or anything like that. Like, it's just like you go in there and it's like, maybe you're just there for something, like you're there to meet a wrestler or something, you don't care about any of this. Well, WrestleMania Axxess, it's all wrestling stuff and it's amazing. There's like wrestlers everywhere you can meet. They have wrestling memorabilia, they have wrestling things set up, they have like a stage you can do an entry. It's just like amazing, and it's wrestling fans' place to just geek the hell out. So anyway, wrestlers do a lot of signings, right? And this is just kind of tips. I mean, I'll kind of like explain to you guys if there's any like confusion or anything, but I believe I did a tips video about just WrestleMania. So I guess this is gonna be the tips video about WrestleMania Axxess. So I might title that this video tips for WrestleMania Axxess instead of just tips for meeting wrestlers, because I've already done that video if you haven't seen it already. So I mean, I guess I'll focus this entire video mostly on Axxess. And this year Axxess is a complete mess, and I'm gonna tell you every reason right. And this video is probably gonna be all over the place, but hopefully it's entertaining. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so I'm not really gonna do this like in the top 5 format or really any kind of format. We're just gonna kind of just hang out. I'm gonna tell you just from my experience. So basically, I've been to a few WrestleManias. I've been to a lot of like wrestling conventions. I've met a lot of wrestlers. So I've been to a lot of wrestling shows. But anyway, I have some information and experiences I can share with you guys that will kind of help you have a funner time. So this year, WrestleMania Axxess is in, oh my God, it's in New York City, okay? It's in Brooklyn, and it's just crazy. So the thing about New York City, no matter what kind of event you're having, no matter what, the scalpers, which are, if you don't know what a scalper is basically someone who buys a ticket for its normal price and tries to resell it for more money. So that's kind of like, not cool at all. And that's the thing about New York City. No matter what the show is, no matter what the deal is, all the tickets always sell out, and they're always on these other websites for more money than they originally were. Like StubHub, I'm not saying StubHub themselves are scalpers, so they're not. StubHub is just a website where like scalpers go to sell tickets, or just normal people, but most of the time it's scalpers on there, unfortunately. So especially this year for Mania. But anyway, like StubHub, SeatGeek, whatever other website you want to use, Vivid Seats, TickPick, whatever the hell. Like, there's a million of them, and they're all just like, it's a reselling website, right? Like, some people can't make it to the show, so they're just trying to get rid of their tickets, trying to get their money back, which is fine, and I believe that's the way those websites should be used. But unfortunately, they're used most of the time for people who buy a $100 ticket, like a ticket for $100, right? And they try to resell it for like $500. And I'm not saying they always do. The ratio could be higher or lower. Like sometimes it'll be a $100 ticket and they'll try to sell it for like $5,000. I mean, it just depends what it is, right? So that's basically what has happened for all of the VIPs for Axxess. If you don't know what a VIP for Axxess is, I'll tell you what you get with it. So basically, you get to go inside, so it includes general admission, and it includes the VIP, so you get to meet that person. So you do not have to get, I just want to make this clear because people get confused sometimes. You do not have to get a general admission and a VIP. VIP includes general, so it's a 2-for-1 special. The VIP is. You're a VIP, you're a very important person, you get to do whatever the hell you want. Well, not really, but you get to go in and you get to meet whatever the hell. You get to go in before everyone else, before the general admission people at least. You get to meet all the general admission people. You get to meet the VIP person or whatever. But anyway, the VIPs, they're sold out, right? There's none left on Ticketmaster from the box office. They're all on these resale websites for more money. And like, just so you guys know, there's 2 options for the VIPs. They were either originally $100 or $200. You're not finding either one of those for those prices anymore. The $100 ones are now like $300, $400 resell, and then the $200 ones are like $500. Some of them are like $600. Some of them are like thousands. It's just ridiculous. But my tips for WrestleMania, at least for this year, like I want to kind of make this video generic so it applies to every year. Most years you don't have a problem getting VIPs. It's just where the location is this year. It's in New York City, and people like to be stupid and steal and try to make money and try to rip people off and all of that. It's just the location. I'm pretty sure next year when it's in Florida, we'll have a way better chance of getting all of the Axxess VIPs that we want for like a normal price, instead of having to, like, you know, like sell your house to get a VIP. Don't do that, by the way. Do not do that. Do not do that. But I'm just trying to say that this is absolutely crazy. So basically, as for me personally, right now I don't have any VIPs. I got one VIP, but of course I give it to Michelle because I somehow was able to get like a VIP. Somehow I was lucky and I was able to get one when they still had them. But it was for Dean Ambrose, and Dean Ambrose is Michelle's favorite wrestler. And since I'm a nice person, I'm a nice fiance to her, I gave her the Dean Ambrose meet and greet. So that's the only one I have. I mean, that's the only one we have as a unit, but as for me solely, I don't have any. So I don't really know if I'm going to be meeting any VIP people, but as for the general admission stuff, general admission is what I'm going to be aiming for. I just want to rant for a minute. Can I just rant a minute about these prices for general admission? General admission, they're not sold out, right? They're not trying to be resold or whatever. I mean, some people are trying to do that, but you can still get it for the normal price on Ticketmaster. You guys don't know, most of the time, Ticketmaster is always... I don't want to say always, they have a resale thing now too, but most of the time Ticketmaster is straight from the box office at the face value. It's the cheapest ticket, but sometimes they'll sell them under face value, which is under the original ticket price, but Ticketmaster is the original ticket price, right? Anyway, nowadays, to go in WrestleMania Axxess, it's $75 per person, and that's with fees. I think it's not nearly that much without fees. I think without fees it's like $49 or something. It's like 50 bucks. Then they charge these fees, and then for 2 people to go to WrestleMania Axxess, it's freaking $150 a session. And some days they do more than one session, and it's just really messed up. Like we're figuring this up, and to go like every session, you're looking like probably, especially for your VIPs, you're looking for like way over $1,000, if not thousands of dollars, and it's just crazy. But anyway, tips for this. Sometimes you can find those general admissions like under face value. I'm very upset about how much they are now, because they didn't used to be that much. I remember before, I don't remember the exact price, but I remember it was like, I don't remember exactly how much it was. I think with fees it was only like 40 bucks. They were only like $25, $30 to go in. I mean, I get they kind of try to price people out now that it's in New York City. Hopefully it's not as bad, but that's just face value. That's not people reselling, so I don't know what the deal is. It's just ridiculous, but... anyway, when you get in there, there's a bunch of stuff to do. Just kind of like walk around, enjoy yourself. As for lines, just try to get in. Just look at who's signing and see who your priority is and get in their line first. Because just because you're in their line doesn't mean you're going to meet them, unfortunately. And sometimes they're like, they'll cut off the line and be like, okay, you're going to be the last person to meet them, and then you don't meet them. So don't get your hopes up, because it's happened to me and I got absolutely crushed before. So don't get your hopes up. But when you do meet the wrestler, you guys gotta realize something, guys, and I know this is hard, especially if you haven't met many wrestlers before. It's hard to realize that when you're meeting them, you're not meeting them, unfortunately. And it's just kind of something I've had to realize. When you're meeting a wrestler, basically, you're not meeting them, you're just paying them, or paying to go in there. Or I guess for Axxess, you're not directly paying them, but anyway, you're getting a photo with them and an autograph from them, and that's basically it. You're not meeting them, you don't know them. And don't try to go to like McDonald's with them like after and ask them for date or something. It's not a meeting, okay? Not a meeting. They don't, like, it's a photo and autograph signing. I don't want to say it's a meet and greet, because I mean, it's a meet and greet. I guess that's another word, but you don't know them, so just like some fans can get ridiculous, okay? Just like some fans can get ridiculous and very creepy, and it's just like a thing, okay? So basically, like, I've seen the craziest crap. I've seen people bring wrestlers flowers, which can be nice, but kind of creepy. Like, I've seen, like, really old, like, male wrestling fans, so guys, go and meet these, like, young, like, women's wrestlers and bring them flowers and candy and all this other... I mean, it's Valentine's Day, okay, you got an excuse. Like, I still think it'd be creepy if it was Valentine's Day. This is weird, okay? Just guys, just calm the hell down. You're getting a photo and autograph with them. You're saying bye. They're not gonna. I don't want to say they're not gonna remember. That's sounding very rude, but I'm not trying to sound rude here, guys. Just sometimes they can remember you. It's just like a thing. Just don't like get your hopes up and be like, oh, I'm gonna be friends with them now and all this, because that's how it was before, and it's just like it kind of crushes your dreams and all that. It's not gonna happen. It's nice to meet them. It's nice to say hi and tell them that how much you appreciate them, if you want to do that, or ask them a question that you've always wondered or something, and get their autograph and have a photo with them that you can have and frame and do whatever the hell you want to with. But yeah, just don't get your hopes up too much over anything, because everything is super, super rushed. So it's not a meet and greet where you're going to get up there and you're going to be able to sit down with them and talk to them for like 5 minutes. And I don't think anyone really thinks that. Maybe some people do. But most of the time at Axxess, you're not even going to have 1 minute. Most of the time, it's like you got maybe 20 to 40 seconds. 20 to 40 seconds. So it's like, hi, how are you? Next, get out of here, come on. The wrestler's not saying that. It's like the security or like the people rushing. Sometimes you'll get more time if the person's nice. It just kind of, WrestleMania Axxess just kind of sucks. Like, there is certain situations, certain signings where you can, indeed, stand there and talk to the wrestler for a while and maybe become friends with the wrestler, and you guys can, if everything, like, if they're not like super nice and actually care and they're not being like fake or whatever. But most of the time at these Axxess things, it's not like that. So don't expect that for Axxess. You're getting a photo autograph and you're going to be forced to get the hell away from them because there's a million other people in line. But yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks, but it's Axxess. It's just like an opportunity. Like there's a lot of wrestling fans, like all those wrestling fans want to meet them just like you do, and you're just another person in the line, and it kind of sucks. But there's that, guys. I just want to share because I've met a lot of wrestlers before. At first, I would get my hopes up, I would get all nervous and all of this, and then, you know, you just realize, hey, like, you're getting a photo and autograph with them. If it's one of these quick signings that's like an out, you don't got a chance to like have a conversation or anything like that. You're not meeting them, you're not hanging out with them, and anything like that. But at the same time, I just want to like kind of make this easier on the wrestlers for Mania Axxess, and I just want to tell everyone, like, I love you all if you support my videos and all that, but just don't get too excited or starstruck, or just don't go crazy, okay? Like, if you get nervous or you're happy to see them or you get emotional, that's completely fine. But I'm saying if you get like creepy and you're just trying to like get them to go to a restaurant with you after the thing or something, or try to get them to, I don't know, like give you their phone number or something, just calm down, please. That's just very, very creepy. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. Just I'm sure none of you guys would actually do that, but there might be that one person who stumbles across the video that might be doing something like that, and that's just weird. And I do want to say that there is just a like it's total like subjective. I'm just saying, to me, like, you're bringing wrestlers flowers and you're bringing them. It's weird, but if you're like writing them like a nice letter for them to read because you don't have enough time to tell them how much you appreciate them or something like that, you can write them a letter and give it to them. I'm not saying like every wrestler's gonna actually care, but the actual ones who are real and nice and not fake pieces of crap will read the letter and will enjoy it. And hopefully you put some way for them to contact you so they can contact you and tell you that they appreciated your letter or something. But I mean, I think that's the best idea. Now, I'm sorry, all the wrestlers, if you guys are all getting like letters from everyone at Axxess now because of me, but I think that's a really good idea, because just a good idea, in my opinion. And that's just off the top of my head. Like, this whole video is just unplanned, just turn on the camera and start talking about Axxess. But Axxess can be a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff to do there. Just wrestlers just know it's very quick, it's very rushed because everyone wants to meet them and stuff like that. But if you see like the wrestlers around, like you might see them at somewhere, I mean, it's kind of like a thing. Like, don't interrupt them if you see them like eating a meal or something. But if you're just like walking down the street and they're just randomly there and you're like, oh, hi, like, in my book, that's fine. But if you're like at a restaurant or with their family or something else, just take it easy and don't bother them. You'll have another chance to meet them because there's tons of signings WrestleMania weekend. But I guess that's basically all I wanted to say. Just take it easy, guys. Don't stress out too much. Have fun. That's the most important thing. And I will be there. I will be going to some of the sessions. I'm not too sure how many, but I will definitely let you guys know. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully this wasn't all over the place and you could understand a little bit of what I was saying. But thanks for watching. Tomorrow will be W News, and I have some special double upload stuff coming this week, so don't miss it. And I'll shut the hell up and let you guys continue throughout your day. But as for WrestleMania Axxess, if you guys want to save some money on tickets, I have a coupon code for SeatGeek. Now, it only works if your account is new, so I probably shouldn't be saying this, but you can make a new account and use it. The code is just my last name. It's Hodge on SeatGeek, and also Cameo. I changed the price because I felt too cocky, like charging you guys 20 bucks to make you guys like a short little video. It's 10 bucks, and I know like 10 bucks is still, it just feels too much to me. But the thing is, it helps support the channel. It's kind of like a donation, but I can give back to you at the same time. So 10 bucks Cameo. There'll be a link down below. You can book me to do a video shout out for you guys, say happy birthday, promote your channel, whatever the heck you guys want me to do, I will do. But yeah, I will shut up and stop promoting stuff. T-shirts, everything. I'm sorry. It just helps me do more things WrestleMania week. The more things we can kind of put into the fun to help. Thanks for watching. I'll shut up. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.